This week on The Gadget Show, Jason and I go head-to-head in our most physical challenge yet, a personal transport triathlon.
Put some effort in you great baldy!
Cross-country! John stares at a naked woman.
That's good.
In order to test small flat-screen TVs. Hello and welcome to The Gadget Show, and this week we've got a little treat for you.
That's right, John's got a naked woman in his film.
Yes, but at the same time, no. I'm talking about you being able to relax at home on your sofas whilst watching us two get very physical and a little bit sweaty.
What Susie's actually talking about is the first stage of this week's challenge, a challenge we were set a few days ago in a rainy old London town. I still think that whole naked lady thing's the real treat.
OK, here we go.
This week's Gadget Show challenge. You're taking part in a personal transport triathlon.
Excellent.
Your first race is bikes. You must follow this 10-mile route from King's Cross Station.
10 miles?
That's over there, by the way, King's Cross Station.
Yeah.
To Crystal Palace Park. Oh, my goodness, that's a long way. Along the way, you're allowed just one bus journey and you can't stay on the bus for longer than 10 stops. And do you know what the great thing is?
What?
It's just started raining.
That's not going to spoil a nice bike ride through London.
To be precise, the first stage of our triathlon is a race on folding bikes, hence the bus ride bit. I was going to be riding this year's most talked about personal transport item, the A-bike. It comes from the brain of Sir Clive Sinclair, and at 5.6 kilograms, it's the lightest foldable bike on the market.
Whereas I was on the Strida, a slightly larger but similar folding bike, which has an ingenious Kevlar belt drive to stop all those problems of oily fingers as you fold and unfold it. It starts at just over £200, but to get the full folding experience, you need to pay an extra £85 for the performance kit.
Ready, steady, go!
Our race began, and before we could hit the road, we had to unfold our bikes into their riding positions.
OK, up go the handlebars.
And now both bikes can supposedly be folded or unfolded in under 20 seconds.
OK, I've come a cropper already on the pedal.
But without any instruction, booklet or prior practice, it's taken us a few minutes.
This bike's ridiculous! How am I going to get around London on that? It's like a miniature chopper. Woohoo! Get your motor running!
While Jason was still showboating, I got my last catch clicked into place, which gave me an early lead.
See you later.
Yeah, hang on! Oh, wait!
Finally, I got away too.
Wait for me!
Go on, Jake.
Look, she's keeping her distance, I'll give her that. I think she's kind of toying with me. I mean, our whole posture is so much more relaxed than me. I'm kind of already out of breath because you've got to put so much effort in. No idea where she's gone now.
Apparently there's some clever gearing inside the A-bike, which meant that every time I turned the pedals round once, the tiny 6-inch wheels turned round 3.5 times. But it didn't seem to be giving me a lot of help. I still had to pedal like a mad person.
Woo!
Oh, hey!
Now, the designer of this bike actually worked with Sir Clive Sinclair on an earlier folding bike project before we went out alone. And he decided to scrap the 6 inches and go for 10 inches. Wheels I'm talking about. And that makes my bike twice as heavy and twice as big as that bike. Oi!
Susie was so keen to tell you about her bike, she'd forgotten she was in a race, which gave me the opportunity to steal the lead.
But Jason's tiny wheels were sliding all over the place in the wet weather.
Tell you what, this seat does not give off some vibration on these cobbles.
Bad vibrations were just the start of his problems.
Oh, I got the jewels just then.
The problem with the A-bike is that its tiny wheels don't soften any of the shocks of road riding, and the seat is made like a hoof, so you get bashed on the backside all the time.
I can feel a bruise coming on.
The Strida, meanwhile, has a big, comfy saddle. The ride you get is much more like a normal cycle than the A-bike. In fact, the whole thing felt really sturdy and well-designed.
Coming up the inside,
No!
Valentino Rossi style, she takes him. Woo! Hey, how about this for a fact? Every single Strida bike that comes out of the factory is checked personally by the managing director to make sure that it's perfect. Maybe that's why I'm in the lead, hey?
The A-bike has size as its advantage. When it's folded, it's by far the easiest one to carry, which is great for getting on a bus, like I was about to do. The only problem was that I timed my stop badly and had to wait a couple of vital minutes for the bus to arrive.
Meanwhile, I was getting ahead, aided by my big 10-inch wheels.
Here we go.
But not for long. My bus speeded past as Susie furiously pedalled her Strida. 10 stops later, I was off the bus and had just 1 mile to go.
Whereas I had saved my bus journey to the end and timed it to near perfection.
Oh no, I've missed it!
Thanks to the kind driver, I was headed straight for the park.
On my A-bike, I was nearly there and I reckoned I was in the lead.
As Jason approached, my bus dropped me just around the corner from the park.
Oh, no!
Thanks to Jason missing the turn, I cycled first through the gates and won the race.
OK, I lost, but you know what? At least I lost with style. Just check out my moves.
Oh!
This, you know, was so comfortable to ride, I couldn't believe it.
No, it is. I mean, the riding of that bike is like riding a normal bike, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly
It is a
that.
beautiful machine, very comfortable, and this just is not. It's like having, you know, surgery in a very sensitive area. But I tell you what, it's portable, baby. You can fold this thing into the size of a baguette, and that's why it ain't over yet. You may have won part 1, all right? All right, but there's another part, like 1A.
Is there?
Yes, and I'm just right here, right now, I've invented it. It's about portability, all right? We're going to fold the bikes down, bear with me. We're going to run down 2 flights of stairs, out to this little pond area, round the pond, back up the stairs to the studio. You up for it?
Yes, if I can change my shoes.
Can you wear those little
No.
school
No,
mom
I
heels?
can't. No.
Fishnets?
No.
All right.
Ready?
Let's do it. Go! Hang on, what are you doing?
I'm blocking you.
Yeah! Woohoo!
So childish. It's too awkward. Wait. Where's he got that muppet? Hello.
Yes! Whew. So there you go, proof positive that the A-bike is the most portable, whereas the Strida is the most rideable. So after round 1, it's even Stevens. We're going to take a break now, but join us later for the next 2 parts of our personal transport triathlon. Oh, and John testing tellies with a naked lady.
I made it.
How you doing? Mind my knees, yeah?
Sorry.
Look a little bit ungainly with that machine, may I say that?
Shall I do the link?
Do it. Oh, I've done it.
Oh.
Yeah, see you later.